Welcome to Tip Tuesday. As the weather is getting nicer, I wanted to share some tips on sunscreen. And I know sunscreen can be a really confusing topic because it's basically like if you don't wear sunscreen, you can harm your body. But if you do wear sunscreen with certain ingredients, you can harm your body. So a lot of people throw their hands up and say, I don't know what to do. And also, some people may not even be aware that there are ingredients in sunscreen that aren't safe for our bodies or we shouldn't be using on our bodies. And so I wanted to provide a resource for you, a guide for you to have an idea of some sunscreens that have some better ingredients in them that are going to be better for you and your family. I am providing the whole list for you as well as ingredients to be checking. So the reason I am giving you that is because if you have a sunscreen in your cupboard already, just cross-reference that list and just see what your ingredients are and why I'm letting you know that we should be aware of those ingredients. I'm not here to put fear in people. I am simply here to educate and say, hey, just so you know, this ingredient could potentially lead to this, X, Y, and Z. So I have all of that information for you in the comments. Be sure to check that out. Something else that I want to share with you that not everybody is aware of is sunscreen also needs to be reef safe. So when we're wearing sunscreen and we go into water, that sunscreen to some extent is washing off in the water. And then that sunscreen is going into the water and our marine life is living in that water with our sunscreen. So more and more companies are providing a product with that are reef safe. And so just be looking for the label that says reef safe. I have provided a list for you of cleaner, better option sunscreen, and I included in that if they were reef safe or not. So be sure to check that out because obviously we want our sunscreen to be safe for us, our families, and the environment. That's incredibly important. My last point that I want to talk about is there is something to be said about going outside and just getting vitamin D, right? Vitamin D is the only vitamin that our body makes, and so we need to help support that vitamin D by going out in the sun. So I am not saying go outside all day, every day without sunscreen because you need vitamin D. No, what I'm saying is if you're going to be outside for a little bit of time, it is absolutely okay for you to not go out with sunscreen because you need to get that natural vitamin D from the sun. Vitamin D is incredibly important for our health for so many reasons, and so many of us are deficient in vitamin D. So the best way to get vitamin D, other than supplementing it, is going out in the sun and getting it. But when you are lathered in sunscreen, you're not going to get the vitamin D. So if you're going to be out for a little bit of time, it's okay to not go out with sunscreen. If you're going to be out for a long time, by all means, put that sunscreen on, but check out my guide in the comments. If you like this information, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm also going to put a link to my Facebook group that I do post a daily health and wellness tip. So check the link out to that in the comments so that you can join us as well. And to you and your family's health, until next time, take care.